Technique follows technology. Technique follows technology. Alexander Graham Bell thought the telephone would be a tool for the deaf. Edison thought the phonograph would be a dictation machine. They didn't know how their technology would be deployed when they invented it. There's actually a good example from warfare. You know, war for centuries was men with swords who'd line up and charge each other. And then with the invention of the blunderbuss, they kept lining up because it didn't really hit anybody. Now, with the invention of the long rifle, lining up got to be quite a bad plan, right? And in the Revolutionary War, we started hiding behind trees. But the British kept lining up. And they had that uniform with the white belt that looked surprisingly like a target. So it takes a while for technique to catch up with technology, right? And we don't know where technology will take us. The inventor of the fiber optic cable, because he worked for Bell Labs, certainly knew that he would change the face of telephony to higher quality and we'd be carrying video, right? But as those cables were pulled around the world, knitting together continents with high-speed data and telephony, I'm sure he had no idea that he'd throw thousands of people in the US out of work and create a new middle class in India and the Philippines. Or when Martin Cooper invented the cell phone, I'm sure he had no idea that by this time we'd have 265 million phones in the US. We'd be talking 2 trillion minutes a year on them. What did we do with that time before? Or that Kenyan fishermen 3 miles offshore Mombasa would discover they had cell reception and they were able to check market prices via SMS, text messaging, and choose the port based on price and thereby gain market power through text messaging. Or when Al Gore invented the internet. or whoever. Did he think it was going to be our travel agent, our post office, our bank, our real estate agent, our meeting place, or our newspaper? No. And I suspect he didn't know that I'd be able to go on kiva.org and make a loan to a tailor in the Ivory Coast and watch with others as his business succeeded and he repaid the loan. So we don't always know where technology will take us, and technique does follow technology, but with the internet we're getting the technique. You know, 80% of home buyers search first online, 150 million travelers look for travel online. We're getting the technique.